So why did they ban flights over Antarctica? It's because it's a race. People think that there are only a few people down in Antarctica. There are over 20 countries that have bases down there. Now that everybody knows that there's technology in Antarctica, the bigger countries are going on their own searching for this technology, and the smaller countries are teaming up together to try to find their own technology. It's like treasure hunting, and nobody's looking for this technology so they can put it in a museum or something. They're looking for this technology so that they can use this technology in their weapons programs, in their military. It's just like in the movie The Alien. They didn't want to take this technology and put it in a museum. They wanted to make good use of it in their weapons program. They're taking this technology and backwards engineering it to use it in their spaceships, in their military aircraft. And the funny thing is, we thought that before the last polar shift, we were just hunter-gatherers, primitive, with no technology. But that couldn't be farther from the truth. The things that we're finding down there are going to have a dramatic influence on the evolution of mankind and technology. They are taking all of this stuff, all of this technology, and handing it over to scientists and universities and research programs. And guess what? Anytime we come across some new technology, what's the first thing we use it for? The military. That's correct, the military. Guys, there's no telling what they're finding there because it's all classified and top secret. So was Antarctica the only high society with technology back then? And everywhere else in the world was primitive? If you think that, you are greatly mistaken. That's because a lot of the things that we're finding in Antarctica matches up with things that we can find and were talked about in the Gita. And in the Gita, they talked about how the gods and man live together as one the same way that they lived together as one in ancient Greece. And just how in ancient Egypt, the gods and man lived together. It's the same story going on over and over and over. 12,500 years of rain, wars, earthquakes, people just destroying shit. Mother Nature is harsh. We have ruins all over the world that are 12, 15, 20, 30,000 years old. All over the world. We've got all of these little things that we're trying to put together and piece together and put the puzzle together and try to figure out what was this used for, that used for. But in Antarctica, it ain't no secret. That shit is still intact, 100%. There's nothing to put together. You get it and you see straight up what it is. Because in Antarctica, that ancient technology was flash frozen. You see, just like when they flash frozen some strawberries. They're exactly how they were when they were frozen, in the exact same condition. That's the difference. That's why it's so special in Antarctica as opposed to other places across the world. Because of the nature of the ice. You see why they are banning flights over Antarctica, my friends. That's what separates Antarctica from the rest of the world. We've got ancient technology all over the world and ruins and societies. But it ain't frozen in one piece the way it's frozen in Antarctica, my friends. Imagine you have an iPhone from back in the day and it's on the floor all disintegrated and ruined. You're not gonna even know it was an iPhone. Imagine you got an iPhone frozen in a brick in the freezer. You just melt it out dig it out and it's in perfect condition. It's preserved. You understand what I'm saying? All the technology, the secret ancient technology in Antarctica has been preserved properly because of the nature of the ice. When they come out with these movies like Frozen and whatnot, that shit ain't no little kids shows, bro. That shit is serious. They letting y'all know that when it's frozen, it don't play because we keep it the same condition. And when you look at movies like Frozen, let it go, let it go, let it go. They are letting us know about this from when we are children. You understand? So now you might be thinking, if it's so amazing down there in Antarctica, how come we're not allowed to go there? The stuff that we have found down there is amazing and whatnot, but it's also extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous. Not only are there those crazy creatures that I talked about in my other video on Antarctica roaming around there that we're discovering, but there are types of radiation that we have been discovering in Antarctica that science cannot explain at the moment. It's very dangerous radiation. It's not gamma rays, it's not X-rays. We don't know what it is, y'all. It's some crazy radiation that we're still trying to figure out. Is it from the atmosphere or is it coming from inside of the Earth, from the inner Earth societies that we talked about in my other video? We don't know for certain yet. We don't even have scientific terms for this type of radiation yet. You understand? It's still not even in the books yet. Now, from what I heard, some of these radiations are so strong that they can just kill you just like that. Why do you think a lot of the people who went to Antarctica never came back? They died. Think about it. But it goes way deeper than that, actually. So what if you're one of those workers that are on payroll in Antarctica that we talked about in my other video, getting paid, and you get sick from these rays, these radiations, or you die? Are they gonna revive you and help you and send you back? No way. They just burying your ass. They ain't letting you see that shit and come back. It's top secret classified. Once you go to Antarctica and you're on that payroll, unless you're the Pope or the President or the Chancellor, your ass is not coming back. Do you understand? If you mess up or die, your ass getting buried there under the ice, and they gonna discover your ass 15,000 years from now. Please believe it. That's part of the reason why all of those bodies are frozen down there, because once you go there, you can't come back. Do you think they gonna let you go there and see that stuff and come back and tell everybody? No way, my friends, no way. So now you're thinking, how do we even know about any of this stuff then, if anyone who goes there can never come back? Well, you gotta understand something. A lot of the pilots and the people who are taking people there on a one-way ticket, they're the ones who are exposing a lot of this shit, believe it or not. In this life, when it comes to the truth, no matter how hard you try to hide it, the truth, even if it's just small amounts, is eventually gonna come out. It's the same way everywhere. In these secret bases in America, in these secret bases all over the world, you hear little bits of information here and there. You don't hear the full story, but you hear little bits, because no matter what, the nature of things is things are always gonna get leaked. No matter what. How much gets leaked, that's a whole nother story. But anyways, this video is starting to get too long, so I'm gonna have to continue it in another video. But you already know who it is. It's your boy, 3Creepy TV. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment and make sure you subscribe. And I'm gonna see you in the next video. Peace. Wow, that's an owl. All right.
Look at that. So cool. Let's see how close I can get. I'm so close to this guy. Like 10 feet. He scrolled out.